All right, it is first official episode of Opinionated Faxx. All right, got the boys in here. Y'all want to go around the horn? Y'all can. Go day.
Go day. Call me Soul Toast. Broncos fan. Simple stuff like that.
Soul Toast.
Soul Toast. What's up, Who's a B?
Who's your B? Naptown's finest. IU or nothing.
My boy with the slant boy behind him.
Cigar loving Mac, Dogs, Falcons, Braves, and of course the Lakers. Everybody the only team that brings in real joy in my life. So life ain't all bad.
It is what it is. All right, Mr. MVP up there.
Oh, Patrick, A-Town representative. Lakers, Dogs, and Falcons in that order.
In that order.
And I keep going, my wife after that.
Like, that's how I go. All right, you got me. I'm a Roy. Got my nickname on there, call me Hollywood. It's all Falcons, Auburn, Brooklyn Nets, all day. It's how we do. All right. So the first thing we got up, we're going to go over the National Signing Day review. I know y'all probably really care about it, especially being an IU fan. We're going to call you out.
Wow. That's how we're going to start this off.
That's how we're going to start this off. Hey, but I don't know if y'all see it.
None.
You got one. Is that a 4-star, 3-star? What?
A 4-star.
Okay. You about to hear these numbers, though. You might not say that.
Man, listen,
my
record was better than y'all's last year.
Hey, but look, the top 5 classes that I looked up were Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, LSU, and then Clemson. Alabama just killed them. I'm going to say it's off top. I fucking hate Alabama. They got 7 5-stars and 16 4-stars.
That class off the chain, dog.
That's crazy.
That's probably the best class of all time, signing wise. Like,
exactly. And Ohio State was right behind her. They had 5 5-stars, 13 4-stars. Georgia had 4 5-stars, 11 4-stars, and LSU had 2 5-stars and 15 4-stars. Clemson, I'm surprised Clemson did this bad. That's kind of bad for Clemson. They had 3 5-stars and 14 4-stars.
Well,
Usually,
I mean, let me say something real quick. That's the thing about Clemson, right? The thing about Dabo is we got to give them credit. If you look at their recruiting profile, they, like, I think I looked at a blue chip breakdown of, like, the national championship game between Clemson and, not national championship game, the semifinal game between Clemson and Ohio State. They only have, like, 62% of their team is blue chippers, right? Most teams that make it to those playoff games, they normally kind of cross that 80% threshold. Clemson is doing this with a lot of elite players, but a lot of great coaching, like Brett Venables and whoever the hell coaching them wide receivers, and of course, Trevor Lawrence. But I think last year was like one of the first times, man, they really kind of rated like truly elite recruiting wise. I think they finished number 2 in the nation last year. But they don't normally, they recruit well, but they don't recruit at the level of Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State. So it's impressive, like, for them to be what they are. They play in the soft ass ACC, but
nobody want to live in Clemson.
Nobody want to live in Clemson. I drove through Clemson one time on the way to Maryland, and let me tell you what, all they had was they had like a steakhouse. They had like a
hey, that steakhouse probably fire though. Let's not sleep on it. Don't sleep on it.
Hey, bro, it was Longhorn and it was Clemson, like in a strip mall.
Longhorn.
That was it.
Got one of those down the road.
I know.
About that.
I got one down the street. That's all that's there, bro. Like
they probably got a strip mall with a blockbuster. That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All that let you know is that's just let you know they bag man is off the chain, dog.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing there. Like you go to Athens, like Athens is off the chain. Athens is a great college town, right? It's a great college town. You go to Clemson and it's just that building, and then like I say, that Longhorn. That's pretty much it.
The sad thing it ain't that far from Athens.
True that.
He's really not. No, it's really not. That's why they stay in Atlanta.
Yeah. I mean, but didn't Clemson kind of round out, and they were rounding out in the top 5 for probably the past 5 years? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they've been living at about 5, 6, 7. Yeah. That's what they've been. Yeah.
They've been rounding out. So, but I mean, either way they get good talent. and it's just a conference they play in, I guess. If you look at it, because look at it, it's not the SEC. You feel me?
Yeah. It's impressive.
You don't get the overall talent, but they get the blue chippers at the right time, like the quarterback.
Yeah, that's the thing about it, right? Like they're not as deep as everybody else, but they're dudes. They get stars like Trevor Lawrence. What a couple years ago, T. Higgins. ETN. Like they get like some stars. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention Falcons finest, my man Vic Beasley. You know what I'm saying? Guys like
that's why I bring him up right now. All right.
Adair's Bill's finest, Vic Beasley. That's the guys they get, bro. And them guys be off the chain, man. When they're there, I tip my cap, man. I mean, it's a soft ass ACC, but as we've seen over and over again, when they get there, they usually ready to play. You know, outside last year, of course. I mean, this year, of course. You know.
Yeah.
That's fast right there. Like, hey. Rounding out, I know we all got our teams. Like, go there, you Florida. All right, Mr. Sotos, you Florida. And I seen they had a number 13 class, right? So they had 1 5-star and 12 4-stars. Now with Florida, they ain't that bad. That's pretty good for them.
Hang on while I mute this.
Yeah. I mean, as y'all know, I don't really put much stake into this recruiting stuff because them kids can still decide to go somewhere else and whatever. I don't really pay much attention to it till the season starts, but we do need a replacement at quarterback since Kyle Trash left and old boy that
Kyle Trash or my bad.
What's that?
You said Kyle
Heisman
finalist?
Heisman finalist? that one. Hey, he's smart. He dipped out at the right time. He knew if he came back, it wasn't gonna be as good as last year.
He struck lightning in the bottle. Yeah.
Hey, he could be a Broncos backup. I'm fine with that.
Obviously I'm a Gator hater, right? So Dan Mullen can't recruit real well. But this should prove that he's a pretty good coach. As much as I don't like him, I think he's goofy as hell. You know, with all the antics, the Darth Vader nonsense and all that kind of stupidity.
Let's not bring that up.
He can coach, man. But yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do at quarterback because I seen Emory Jones. That's another kid from Georgia, from the state of Georgia.
That's the name, yeah.
Yeah, Emory Jones.
He's more of a running quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna work. But I mean, I'm interested to see who we bring in. We got to get our running game back. Last season, our game, we had decent running backs. We just didn't use them as much because our defense was trash and the points got scored up on us, so we had to throw it a lot. Pitts is gone now. One of our top receivers is gone. So I'm not expecting much from next season, but like Hollywood said, we only have 1 5-star and a bunch of 4-star recruits, but I don't really pay too much attention to that. I'll wait to see when the season starts and see how things look.
Y'all put it together, man. So I mean, I'm still gonna expect Florida to do something. You never sleep on Florida in the SEC.
Oh yeah, definitely not. Even when we had was it Muschamp? I think.
Will Muschamp. He gone.
We still went 9-3 and 9-4. No, we in there, but that Alabama roadblock kind of sucks. Even though the college football committee tried to help us out last season, or this past season, try to get us in there, but Alabama's always going to be there. So I ain't getting too excited.
Tell me about it, bro. Alabama. Hey, this
dude. With your winning program conversations.
Hey, Mr. Who's the B down there? Mr. Who's the B? All right.
I forgot IU in the building.
We lost one game last year. One game.
Rankings list, so they got to be down in the 40s somewhere, right?
Yeah.
You said what?
I thought we were going down the recruiting rankings list, so you got to be down in the 40s somewhere, right?
Y'all make the list?
We didn't even make the list we ain't even the top 10 in the Big Ten. What you mean?
Yeah, I'm not top 25 in the nation at all.
We ain't even top 50 in the nation. That's about it.
Hey, tell me this. Tell me
one
this.
Recruit had the top 300 and 4 transfers from the previous top 300.
Well, tell me this. With y'all poor recruiting that y'all did,
we deep at wide receiver.
But with y'all poor recruiting that y'all did this year, what do you think y'all chances are for next year?
Michael Penix Jr. Just remember his name.
That's not answering my question. What do you think your chances are for next year?
Motherfucker quarterback named
Andy
Michael Penix.
Doss. All right.
Junior.
Antoine Randall L. Trent Green.
Oh man.
I'm about to mute
That's so
him.
bad.
I don't know what the hell. I'm about to mute him.
Hey, he running out of names. Hey, after Trent Green, there are no
keep
more
He gotta
names.
be cut off.
Keep going.
Keep going.
What? Oh,
Keep going.
you want to talk about Mo? All right.
The IU Water Boy.
What did
What's
you
up?
play in the
Let's start
Super
naming
Bowl against the
cheerleaders.
Colts?
Bobby Boucher, Indiana.
Oh, I got jokes.
Forrest Gump.
Auburn's head coach
Indiana.
is 69-14 against teams with the likes of Hawaii.
Hey, them
You
Rainbow
talking Brian
Warriors.
Harsin?
Are you forget
Boise
what Brian
State's
Harsin was able to do though? I'm gonna give him credit for in the conference that he was in and everything he was able to do. So
You just
I'm
hopeful.
not gonna do that. Of course I'm
Just
hopeful.
hopeful, my brother. Stay
You
strong.
gotta remain
Stay
hopeful.
strong.
Now look,
Bo
Auburn's
Nix is gone, and you happy.
look
Oh,
at
Nick's not there?
Bo Nix not gone. What are you talking about?
Oh, even better.
Bo Nix coming back.
Hey, look, it's straight
Bo
like
Nix
this.
there. Everybody got a chance.
It's straight like this though. Auburn ended up having the number 27 class. That's really bad for Auburn, but we're able to still get some top recruits. So I'm not too mad at it. We got like the number 5 dual threat quarterback, but Demetrius Davis. So when Bo Nix, this is gonna be his last year. All right, then we're gonna bring this boy in.
I hope he makes it count.
You know what?
2 years left.
Bo Nix, he on thin ice. Let's put it like that. He on thin ice. I want him gone already. I want him gone with Gus. Gus Bus. Look
I
out.
hope he plays as good as Kellen Moore.
He gonna play as good as your hairline right now. How about that?
Hey, we got the same. We got
Coming
the
off the
same,
top
brother.
rope.
Don't even
I
try
got
this.
them ways
Don't
up
even
there.
try this.
Baby.
I cover mine up. I bet you put your hand on yours. You still got leftovers.
you talking about? Your 6 head, but hey, we gonna move on. We gonna move on. Like Scotty isn't on here, but I found it funny. Y'all know South Carolina got the number 78 recruiting class.
Hey,
South
speaking of
Carolina.
South Carolina,
Sounds about right.
hey, it's not just a recruiting class though, right? With South Carolina, bro, their entire coaching staff got poached by Auburn. I want to say somebody left to go to the Falcons. Bro, that dude Shane Beamer got hired and immediately lost every other assistant coach on the roster. Dog, it was crazy.
It's
Like
wild.
everybody bounced.
Who's the coach?
It's Shane Beamer, Frank Beamer's son.
Oh, yeah? Okay, so they're gonna be good on special teams.
Well, look, so they had 0 5-stars, 0 4-stars, but they had 13 3-stars. That's what their recruiting class is made up of.
That's good for them.
Hey, don't sleep on them 3 stars.
Hey, you can't sleep on him. What JJ Watt? What was his ranking when he came out of high school?
Hey, listen, I'm asleep on them. All right, I'm asleep.
Nighttime.
Sleep on them 3 stars.
I'm asleep on them.
All
All
them
right.
Florida boys, 3 stars.
That's a good class for them, though.
Yeah, I guess that's decent for them.
Decent enough, let me tell you. Championship.
I know you just sat down there. The whole IU banner behind you. My bad, brother.
All we gotta do is beat Ohio State. We're in
We
the
together.
championship.
A quarterback name is Michael Penis. That's all.
Penix, your head shaped like a penis. Take your hat off. Your head is shaped like
Take your hat off.
a penis.
We said take your hat off.
Oh,
Woo!
Michael Penis. Michael Penis. Hold on, man. I gotta straighten it back out now, man. Wait a minute. What y'all?
I gotta calm down now. Y'all wild. Hey, moving on from college football. Moving on from college football. All right, so Deshaun Watson. We've all seen what's going on in the news and everything like that. He's being rumored to go so many places. All right, I'm gonna start with MVP. Where in all likelihood do you think he's gonna go, or is he just gonna stay?
I think he's going to Atlanta. I think we're going to trade Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. And we're going to get their first round pick. We're going to
They
swap
already
them.
say they not trading Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. We're not trading them two.
Don't mention Julio Jones.
One more year.
Julio ain't going nowhere.
All seriousness, I think he's going to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville?
Yeah.
That's kind of unlikely though. I don't know.
Kind of likely now, bro. Now you got Urban Meyer down there. Urban Meyer went down there because he was going to draft Trevor Lawrence. Now, I would trade because I think Deshaun Watson's already a proven commodity, but, you know.
Yeah, they got a good team. They just need a quarterback. I would think.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So that's what you say so too, Matt? You think he's going to Jacksonville?
No, I think the Dolphins going to end up trading for him. The Dolphins got the picks. And they got a young enough quarterback.
They got a
To be
collateral.
able to convince them. Yeah, to be able to convince the deal to make. I think the Dolphins make the most sense if you're trying to win. I mean, because Tua looked like a game manager so far. I don't know what to make of that. I thought he was going to be good. I don't know. That boy looks incredibly average. That boy's looking real Trent Dilferish right now. I don't know. I didn't see that coming. But I think the Dolphins got the picks, and then they got a young enough quarterback to be able to maybe say, "Hey, we'll give you our young quarterback and these first round picks, and y'all go ahead and send Deshaun over."
Yeah, that'll work.
Wait a minute. The guy who played 6 games, we already threw him in the trash.
I'm not throwing him in the trash. I'm just saying, bro. Hey, look, he looked real Trent Dilferish. Listen, man, that young man looked incredibly average.
Yeah, it came off the
I can't help but see him play, and then see that kid from the Chargers, Herbert.
Yeah,
like no, Justin Herbert, bro. They threw Justin Herbert in the game at the start of 30 minutes after they punctured my man Tyrone's lungs. They threw Herbert in the game, and he go ball out like immediately. I just think with the way the game is set up now, man, if you can play, it's pretty obvious pretty soon, man. The Tua thing, I don't know what to make of it.
The experiment.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of it.
The fact that they took the man out in the fourth quarter for Fitzpatrick to make the playoffs.
This magic was playing though.
Yeah, just to make the playoffs because he wasn't gonna get them there. I would trade that boy right now to Houston.
Who's the B man? Who you think he's going to? I see you got him behind you right now, but
we're not gonna get him. It's a great hope. But let's be real. Indiana and black quarterbacks don't mix.
You're probably right about that. So where do you think he's going?
Jacoby?
He didn't make it a whole season.
Where do you think he's going then?
I see Miami. Miami is the only one that makes the most sense because Urban Myers is not going to trade him or trade Trevor Lawrence. That team in Jacksonville is only like a quarterback away from being competitive in the AFC South again. That's the sad part.
That is the sad part.
Okay. Considering the fact that Houston's in trouble, Indianapolis ain't got a quarterback. I mean, that's it. Jacksonville just need a quarterback. And they out there with a whole new system with Urban Meyer. That defense is already pretty decent. And they already got a team built in Jacksonville.
I can agree with
the offensive line need help. But I can only hope for it. You know what I mean? That boy look good on it.
I don't know about all that. Hey, but here you go. This is Soul Toast. You don't got the best news out of all of us. Cause I know you happy right now. Where do you want to go?
Well, we all know Deshaun got that no trade clause. So if they actually are going to move him, he's going to have some say in where he goes. And he listed the Jets, I believe, one other team, I think Miami. And last thing I heard was Denver Broncos look all right to him. Kareem Jackson been trying to recruit him over. You know, they used to be teammates.
Could
be.
I
don't really think we have. I mean, we got a top 10 pick we could trade for him. I think it is the 10th pick or 8th pick. I don't exactly remember, but we'd have to give up a lot for Deshaun. Locke would have to go. We already tried to move him to Detroit for Stafford, but they ain't want that. Broncos don't want him. So, you know, if we get Deshaun, that'd be great. Do I think that's going to happen? Probably not.
No, y'all not getting no damn Deshaun Jackson. No,
come on now, we got Peyton. It can happen.
Y'all getting Deshaun.
You got a Peyton in his career. Let's not say that.
Y'all getting Deshaun Jackson.
We have Peyton at the end of his career, but he still made 2 Super Bowls.
You're welcome.
And he got an MVP. Appreciate that, Harris. Who's a big
do that whirly derby.
But realistically, I don't know. Maybe they
New
do
England?
enough to convince him to stay, but I doubt it. But I would have to think with that no trade clause, he has a lot of say in where he goes. Either one of the two original teams that he announced, unless it's something we're not hearing. But
What about the
me and
49ers?
dog back here, we're rooting for him to come to Denver.
Well, see, all right. Well, everybody wants you to go to Denver. I know they said Miami, and we're all saying Miami. But look at the possible destinations for him now. It's either Miami, Denver, the 49ers. The Jets were auctioning now that Robert Saleh, whatever his name is, he's head coach, and staying in Houston. But I ideally see him going to Miami, but I wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers make a run for him. Like Miami got the most capital for him, but 49ers
The 49ers can give up Jimmy G.
Well, Jimmy G's already out the door.
Is Jimmy G a free agent?
He's
under contract, under the cheapest contract of a quarterback right now.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy G going back to New England.
Yeah, and see that takes us into our next segment for the quarterbacks getting ready to leave. For those who are going to be on the move, like we already saw Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford get traded for each other. I mean, that's already a crazy pick in itself. I'm not going to speak on that because it's stupid. Ain't going to speak on it. But quarterbacks are supposedly on the move are Jimmy G, Carson Wentz, Sam Darnold, and Deshaun Watson. Who gets moved and who doesn't get moved?
Carson Wentz, Denver Broncos.
Hey, it's an upgrade from Locke.
It is an upgrade. Like, listen, I know John is not the GM anymore, but he still has a lot of sway. If John Elway say, "Hey, we need to go get Wentz," they going. It's going to happen.
It depends on if Philly wants Locke, because they're not going to keep Locke and bring in a new quarterback. They're already trying to move Locke.
I mean, but you don't have Locke at a big contract or nothing like that, man.
It's big, yeah. You can keep both.
No, I'm saying, like, but who wants him? I don't want him.
Nobody wants him. That's why he's going to stay on the team.
That's why
he's water boy. We all need somebody to fold towels.
Hey, we got what's his name from Jacksonville for that? Blake Bortles.
He's already there.
Tebow, bring him back.
Yeah, we bring Tebow back.
Drew Lock is the
reason. He can fold the towels and bless the water.
Third pick and not the second. Because all them damn picks he destroyed the goddamn game. We should have lost that game. Drew Lock goddamn threw what? 3 interceptions against ATL?
How many yards you threw in the second half on us? That was. I'm not even gonna talk about that.
Am I the only one that like Sam Darnold?
Yes. He's
good, man. Jets was an awful team.
What you mean he good? But listen, man, I think if you're a good player, bro, we should be able to see that you're a good player no matter where you're at. Like Deshaun Watson is where it looks like when you're a good player on a bad team. Dog, Sam Darnold looks like a mediocre player on a bad team. Like that's all. I don't see a good quarterback. Like
Houston got a line. They had a running back. They had a couple defensive wide receivers. The Jets ain't got shit.
Houston had what running back?
Yeah, David Johnson.
Dog, he got hurt like week 7 again. What are you talking about?
Like week 3. Brother man got hurt.
They traded their wide receiver. They traded no. They
had great wide receivers. They had
decent wide receivers.
But they had Will Fuller, right? Houston had Will Fuller, and he got caught up in whatever he got caught up in.
That was
Donald didn't Robbie Anderson. I mean, Robbie Anderson balled out with Teddy Bridgewater.
Well, that's different. It's only reason I say it's different. You gotta look at the line that Carolina had versus the line that the Jets had, right? Carolina
gonna sign Justin Fields.
The Jets spent all their draft capital on defense the last 25 years.
You know what? The Jets suck at like finding defensive talent. Let's not forget B. Milner.
But I pose you this question: if you have a chance to draft a quarterback or keep Sam Darnold, and your career depends on it, you trying to tell me you're gonna ride with Sam Darnold? But what you've seen, if I'm a new GM and I'm a new head coach, I'm drafting me a quarterback. I can't gamble on this guy. Like I know you said
depends on it. They got rid of Gates, didn't they?
I take Sam Darnold right now, please.
Yeah.
You know, but here's the thing, though. I get what you're saying, But Sam Darnold was what pick in the draft? I can't remember. He was a high pick.
He was like 2 or 3. Yeah.
He was like 2 or 3. So the Jets had what, the number 2 pick, right?
Yeah.
Are you not feeling just at least a certain type of way of taking a quarterback that high after what you just did with another quarterback?
Nope. If you made a mistake, you drafted the wrong guy. That's to say you drafted the wrong guy and move on.
They compounded that bad decision by taking Gase. After what he did in Miami, you still hire him a head coach. And for some reason, I can't understand. He's still getting looks at as coach. I don't understand that one.
I think that was their biggest problem. Like, they didn't really do a good job on trying to get a coach.
Hey, he been riding that 2012 Peyton Manning season now for what, 8-9 years? Yeah, so
I don't think Darnold's that bad. We've seen
but in my opinion, the worst thing that NFL teams do, and this is I'm a Falcon fan, this is Dan Quinn. They get caught up trying to justify their draft picks. If you draft the wrong guy, you drafted the wrong guy, man. Move on. I'm trying to justify it. Like, hey, he not no good. I'm sorry. We need another quarterback. What you want me to do? Like, you know, that's Dan Quinn and Vic Beasley. Oh man, you've been sorry for 4 years. We got a 5th year option. I believe in you this year. What you doing? Like, cut bait.
I mean, sometimes it works out. That's the thing.
Yeah,
like Broncos drafted an old lineman, Garrett Bowles. His first 3 seasons, he had like the most holding penalties. But his final season, this season just passed, he made All Pro.
Yeah, but that's year 4 though. That's year 4 he popped. Vic Beasley was a bum in year 4, year 3, year 2.
Hold up now. You didn't. Hey, look. Here it is. You know I'm a big Beasley hater too. I don't care for dude.
He'd have that.
But he had that one good season. Was it year 2?
Year 2, 26.
Year 2. And that's what made people think, oh man, he's gonna be like this world-class defensive end. Year 3, it shows who he really was. The same guy that was year 1.
And then he came back year 4, same thing. So you turn around and give him $13 million. You know, and it was reports all across Atlanta that year, going into year 5, that Vic Beasley didn't really love football. Like he wanted to be a pastor. He didn't really love the game. And if you watch the games, you could tell.
Hey, that man loved Jesus. Let him love Jesus, man.
Listen, I got it. Hey, listen. Go love Jesus on somebody else's pocket, bro.
Mad at the man for trying to be a reverend.
$13 million to prove to me that you love football. I cannot pay you that. So if you the Jets, same thing with Sam Darnold, bro, like, he ain't showed you that he the answer. Look, the motherfucker went and got mono. Who the fuck is mono? 2020.
His best running back was Frank Gore, bro. Come on now.
That's
Sam Darnold right now.
That's
Sam Darnold there, but a lot of them players end up leaving the Jets. Players just don't want to be there. Jamal Adams left. Le'Veon Bell. I'm like, the good players just don't want to be there. So it's hard to build anything.
We know it starts at the top. So it's obviously some issues with ownership on down. So I get that. But man, if you got a chance to draft you a game changer at quarterback, like say Justin Fields or Zach Wilson, like I think you go ahead and you move on, bro.
You know what?
I'm fighting on Justin Fields. I think it's Trevor Lawrence and maybe Zach Wilson.
The thing about Justin Fields, you're right. Justin Fields would not be right for the Jets because they would need him to start right away. And I don't think anybody after Trevor Lawrence should start right away. Any of them dudes. I think they should probably all sit a year. Like the Falcons probably going to draft a quarterback. Whoever they draft clearly going to sit a year or 2 until we move on from Matt Ryan. And I think that's the right approach. I think that's the best way to do it.
That's the way to do it.
When you go number 1, you got to start, bro.
I don't know.
One, you got to start, though. I agree.
Yeah,
you in a situation where you got to start.
Them last few quarterbacks drafted high.
That would not be good for him.
If Joe Burrow didn't get hurt, he would have been Rookie of the Year.
I agree.
Yeah.
See, now this is how I see it happening now. And y'all probably gonna call me crazy, but this is my predictions for it. Like, Sam Darnold's on the move. I think he's on the move, right? And I think he goes to the Patriots at that. Everyone's saying Jimmy G to the Patriots. But I think Sam Darnold is going to go to the Patriots and Bill Belichick is going to make him look like a fucking, I ain't going to say Hall of Fame quarterback, a Pro Bowl quarterback. He's going to make him like a Pro Bowl quarterback. I see it. I just see that happen.
That's the kind of thing Bill would do just to spit on Jet.
And he'll do it too. He'll do it.
Jimmy G going back to New England, bro.
Bro, I just don't see it. I don't see it.
If he don't go back to New England, that tells you no one likes him at quarterback.
That's what it is. Like Bill Belichick had time to sit back and look at him. Like, yeah, he played with the Patriots. He played really good. But then he sat back and watched him with the 49ers with the offensive talent that they had. I mean, I'm not saying they had great receivers, but you had George Kittle. You had Debo Samuel. They had Emmanuel Sanders for a while. So he had weapons. And he wasn't producing like he was. Like, what, he gonna come at New England with the limited weapons that they have and do the same thing?
Yeah.
I just
I don't
don't
know.
see
Would
it.
the Jets trade to the Patriots? Even if it's
You can release him without taking a big hit right now.
Yeah. I mean, his rookie contract, it ain't too prohibitive.
And I see Carson Wentz going to the Broncos, unlike Deshaun Watson. That's what I see happen. I see Carson Wentz to the
I'm fine with
Broncos.
that.
Let him
I'm
go
fine
to the
with that.
Broncos.
That red beard he got, mix in with the orange uniform. I'm cool with that. As long as it's not Drew Lock, I'm all right.
Hey,
I accept him if he comes to Indianapolis. I hate to say it. I just want to start quarterback, dog.
Broncos do not draft good quarterbacks. The only quarterback the Broncos ever drafted that won a playoff game is Tim Tebow. So we have to get someone from someone else. That's all.
you know what? Yeah, after Tim Tebow,
bad.
y'all really didn't draft a decent quarterback, and I wouldn't call Tim Tebow a decent quarterback. But y'all wasted a first round pick on Paxton Lynch, and he didn't last 2 years in the league.
Yeah, Paxton Lynch, Brock Osweiler, like all our best quarterbacks: Peyton Manning, Jake Plummer, John Elway. We traded for or free agency. Like they never drafted.
Tebow was drafted.
So what? Elway said, I'd rather play baseball than play for Colts. Didn't he say that?
Yeah.
I drafted Elway.
Elway.
Stole that. But I mean, Jay Cutler was decent for us, but Josh McDaniels tore that up.
Y'all need better than decent. Let's just put it like that for y'all.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on, man. This is gonna be probably one of my favorite segments we're gonna have on here. I'm gonna call it "The Hell You Thinking." All right.
All right.
So right now, the hell you thinking? We talking about Brandon Marshall wanting to fight Deontay Wilder. Like he's just a boxer, man. He gonna be just like Nate Robinson fighting that boy. What it was, Jake Paul, Logan Paul getting knocked out.
It'll be so much worse.
Yeah, that you're gonna hear that. You're gonna hear that, Paul, because he's so much bigger than Nate.
Hey, Brandon, Deontay Wilder's like what? 6'4"?
6'3", 6'4".
What brought that on?
I don't know what brought that on. I think he was either smoking while he was on the show, drinking while he was on the show, or something. But who would want to fight Deontay Wilder if your name's not what's that? The gypsy guy that's boxing.
And Gypsy King, yeah. Damn, what's his real name? I call him Gypsy King.
Gypsy King.
Yeah.
I'm not even watching that mixed martial art crap, but I am interested in Floyd Mayweather versus 50 Cent.
Look here, 50 gonna get knocked down. I'm gonna laugh. I don't know why. I just want to see it just so I can laugh.
Floyd, bro.
50 gonna cheat.
50 gonna cheat. He gonna pay somebody off.
What is it? Is it boxing or UFC?
Boxing.
50 ain't gonna get knocked out. Floyd's gonna play with him and then bop him in the head too many times so they fight.
50 not gonna fight him, bro.
Floyd gonna run around 8
how
times.
to make a
Man,
fight,
read
man.
2 paragraphs.
Y'all gonna leave my man's alone by this reading stuff. Look, he was hooked on phonics. He all right now. All right.
I'm not mad at it. You're worth $100 million. I'm fine with him being rich and can't read.
Yeah.
That commercial, that
He
man,
count his money.
the commercial he was reading on for Breakfast Club, bro.
He might not know what the dollars say.
Bro, that read whooped his ass worse than any boxer. Oh my God, bro.
The cat in the.
Getting back to Brandon Marshall, man. These athletes, bro, I get it. You can't be a professional athlete of Brandon Marshall level without like an incredible sense of self-belief. But bro, at some point you gotta have like some damn common sense. Like, dog, you're a professional athlete. You know what it took for you to get to be good at the NFL at the wide receiver position. What the hell made that you can just go hop in the boxing ring and fight a man that's been fighting all his life, especially somebody like Deontay Wilder? Like, bro.
Exactly.
He's gonna knock you the fuck
I
out.
understand calling guys out, but not active guys. Call out retired guys.
Hey, come on.
Exactly.
Look, that shit gonna look like Deontay Wilder versus Deverne. All right, that's what it's gonna look like. It's gonna look something like that, bro.
I kind of want to see it. One reason I want to see it, I want to see somebody get knocked out. And I know Brandon Marshall will get knocked out. He'll probably take one hit, and that's it.
The thing is, Nate Robinson took his seriously. Nate Robinson trained. And
Yes.
still kind of
Did he know?
Train how to block.
Yeah, right.
Learn defense.
That flying overhand right, he was trying like he was playing Tekken. That what got him laid out, bro. Like
I tell you what, Nate Robinson, he trained a little bit, but then he went to play Fight Night and thought he was ready. That's what it was.
Yeah, he must not have sparred.
Let's call it what it is. He didn't take that white dude seriously. And anybody that knew anything about Jake Paul, I heard about Jake Paul boxing last year. He's been training for like 2 years. He had a pro fight last year. He beat that dude up. Like Jake Paul can fight, and he's a big dude, man. I'm like, dog. Like, I don't know what you think this is.
Oh, he's fighting Floyd this year too.
He did
Was it Jake supposed to fight Floyd?
I think that's off though.
Floyd said he's got 3 expeditions set up this year with Paul and 50 Cent and somebody else.
The 50 Cent was funny.
He
gonna bee sting him to death.
Bee sting him to death.
It's gonna be fucking funny.
He'll try to wear you out, man, and then take advantage of you later on because he in so good a shape. He wear you out.
Yeah.
Hey, 50 Cent so big that he gonna be walked first round, dog.
Yeah.
Like all that oxygen is gonna take to fill up that big ass body of his. He gonna be tired, bro.
He been shot 9 times. He can make it.
Bro. Hey, 50 gonna get jacked to fight that fight, and then y'all see that movie. He was like skinny as hell, looking like crackhead, right? That's gonna be him after the fight. That's what's gonna happen.
I heard 50 Cent gonna pay Ja Rule to fight for him.
Oh no,
he childish.
Oh my god.
I like to see 50 Cent versus Ja Rule.
I'll watch that. I'll watch that.
Ja Rule's by Floyd Mayweather size. Real talk, right? Ja Rule's a small dude too, ain't he?
Yeah, he a little dude with pop belly, you know.
A little dude with a 7 feet boy.
And I know you're getting bored with him.
Childish.
Ja Rule and Brown. Ja Rule and Bobby Brown bring that back. The winner gets a crack rock. That make that happen.
Hey, Bobby's sick, man. Leave Bobby alone, all right?
We're on. Bobby got Rona? What's wrong with Bobby?
Bobby just stupid. My bad, man.
That's withdrawals.
Withdrawal, you know. Hey, all right, moving on to the last one. The last thing we got, man, the Super Bowl matchup. So that's happening tomorrow. Mahomes versus Brady. I know it's how it's going to be, but so it was announced today. I don't know if y'all saw that Kansas City lineman, I believe Kilgore, he's going to end up playing. All right, so now it's still going to be a good matchup. So we got Kansas City offense versus that Tampa Bay defense. So who really has the upper hand? Who's the B? I'm going to you first.
Kansas City, easily.
Easily,
bro.
Hey.
Elaborate, please.
He has about 32 receivers, 7 running backs. I don't care if it was me, you, Mac, Sotos, and MVP blocking for Mahomes. He's still going to fuck around and throw for 300 yards.
Oh, man. Okay.
But missing 2 tackles. He's going to throw for 250, 6 sacks, and possibly 2 interceptions.
Okay. Hey, Matt, what you got?
Get the last field goal.
I like Kansas City too, but people are sleeping. Like, listen, I'm not a Tom Brady hater. I do think he's the greatest quarterback of all time. But he ain't been winning these playoff games, right? It's been this defense. Like Jason Pierre-Paul and them fucking 3 fingers of his, bro. He got that bow. What's his name? Shaq Barrett, balling. Carlton Davis, Winfield, little boy, balling. That defense I think it's gonna be tighter than people think, but I still got Kansas City just because Patrick Mahomes. I don't know what that is, bro. I think it's something. I think there was a stat that showed he wins like 80% of the games in which he's down by double digits at one point.
What?
1 second, let me ask my homeboy King who he thinks is gonna win. Hey, King, who gonna win it?
And leave my brother man alone. Like brother
He
man, he
fuck
over
Tom
trying to
Brady.
he neglecting the pork and the swine and everything. So we gonna bring him up right now. All right. Hey MVP man, hook us up. Who you think got it?
There's no way in the hell I'm cheering for Tampa, so I got Kansas City.
Word up.
However, what Matt was saying about the linebackers for Tampa, them motherfuckers fast, man. And I will not sleep on Tampa.
White. Yeah, you right. I mentioned Devin White. Yeah.
And Tom Brady will win MVP with 200 yards and 5 interceptions.
Yes, he will. Yes, absolutely.
He might win MVP if Kansas City win.
Hey,
Not
there
betting
you go.
against Tom Brady, bro.
Hey, Soltos, it's on you. What you think?
I mean, I'm a Broncos fan, so I shouldn't root for the Chiefs, but I like what Mahomes is doing. I also want to root for Brady because everybody hate him. So I'm hoping Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Bucks win. I want to see Antonio Brown win so he can rub it in the Steelers' face. I like chaos like that. But I give the slight edge to Kansas City just because Mahomes can be mobile when needed. Tom Brady,
he does.
He's
He's
in good
sitting
shape
up.
and all that. If he needs to scramble from Chris Jones and them, I don't know if he can do it. But we know Pat Mahomes can do it. We see him do it all the time. He can gallop when he needs to. He can throw underhand, blindfolded, upside down, and all that.
That little baby got.
Yeah, all that stuff we do. So
Kermit the Frog be balling. Leave him alone.
I expect Kansas City to win, but I'm hoping Tampa wins. But last Super Bowl, Mahomes didn't have a great game. Start off terrible. I wouldn't even give him the MVP. But
he playing similar defense too. Yeah.
Yeah, he put them in a hole and he helped get them out. So it could go either way for me. I expect Kansas City to win, but I want Tampa to win.
If Tampa loses, it's definitely Tom Brady's fault because he's gonna throw 3 picks. If Tampa loses, it's gonna be because Tom Brady that bitch threw 3 interceptions. Straight up. If Tampa wins,
Tom Brady,
it's gonna be that because that is off the meat.
The most superior backfield. Leonard Fournette and Jones are the superior backfield in this dogfight. Because Clyde Edwards-Helaire is still hurt.
Even you don't believe that.
I disagree.
I disagree. Fournette been balling in the playoffs, bro. He don't even fit their offense, but he been balling for them.
You right.
This is how
if he rushed for 80 yards, Tom Brady will be successful.
This is how I see it. That Tampa Bay game against New Orleans, they really shouldn't have won that game. Let's be real. Even that last game against Green Bay, they shouldn't have won that game. Tom Brady threw 3 interceptions. They still won. And like Max said, it's because of their defense. So that's what's going to come down to. So Kansas City offense versus that defense. Now, I'm not going against Kansas City offense, all because I'm a Travis Kelce fan. Look, my brother made me moving. He knows exactly where to go in them zones, where to turn around at. He's that safety valve for Pat Mahomes.
More athletic Jason Witt.
I got a stat of the day to steal something from Levitoid. Travis Kelce and Gronk are the same age.
Yeah, they are.
They both 31. I feel like Gronk got to be 38 years old, dog. Gronk,
he got to be.
He feel like he's 38 years old. Like he look like he's 38 years old. He run like he's 38 years old.
I think Tampa
Bay will win.
Look, I think it's going to come down.
Outrun Tyreek Hill.
It's going to come down to the 4th quarter. That's what's going to come down to. That's what I think is going to happen. Because Kansas City defense, I'm with them, but I don't think they got as much as they need against Mike Evans, Antonio Brown, Chris Godwin. You got to look at those receivers that Tom Brady has. Now, will he fuck up? He probably will. He will throw a pick or two. And that's why I think 4th quarter is going to determine it all.
Mike Evans need to make sure he catch the ball this game. He was slipping last game.
All you got to do is throw it to his body.
Blow the fingers.
Mike Evans lost my respect when they was
all
on.
that sticking they got on the gloves. If it touched their hands, they need to catch it.
Mike Evans lost my respect when they was on Hard Knocks. And he called himself the 6th best wide receiver in the league. Like, bro, 6th best wide receiver in the league. You know my respect.
He said, "Yeah, I think I'm about number 6. Number 5 on the good day, 7 on the bad day. Firmly number 6."
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a Mike Evans fan. Like, I think he's tall. He got good speed, but I'm not really a Mike Evans fan. Chris
I think-
Godwin improved himself. I'm a fan of his.
Hey, look, I still take Mike Evans over Slant Boy back here. I take
100%.
Mike over Slant Boy any day. I don't give a fuck. Hey, look, when you get 200 targets, bitch, you gonna catch 100 balls. She don't.
Exactly. He got all the targets, but got the nerve to say he's the best wide receiver in the league. Hey, look here. Come on.
When Madden gave
Calling him Slant Boy.
that boy that 99 rating, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Really?
And like he doesn't do anything special. That's what I don't get. He doesn't do anything special.
Bitch, how your speed 83, but you 99 overall? Fuck out of here. Get out of here. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I don't think it's speed 83.
And you know what? Hey, I'm tapping back to you as to be like, look, you were talking about the running backs that Tampa Bay had with Leonard Fournette and with Ronald Jones. Like, yeah, that's a good backfield. But I think Mahomes got the better backfield this game. All because Le'Veon Bell can still catch the ball at the backfield. Clyde Edwards-Helaire don't surprise a lot of people.
Well, that's what you mentioned, catching the ball at the backfield. Real talk, as good as Fournette has been, bro, he's been terrible catching the ball at the backfield in these playoffs, bro. Like, every time they throw him the ball, it's like a wasted possession. I was like, why y'all throwing him the fucking ball? He can't catch. Like,
if Fournette didn't catch the ball, bro, against Green Bay in that before halftime, there would be no Scotty Miller touchdown, bro.
Well, look at this. Like, when Tom Brady was his last Super Bowls, how did he kill everybody coming down the fourth quarter in that last stretch, throwing to the running backs, dumping it down to them?
Yeah.
He doesn't have that.
I don't think
Great
Kansas City
backfield always helps around a quarterback.
Hey, what you said, MVP?
I don't think Kansas City want to get in the fourth quarter game. I won't want to get in the fourth quarter game with Tom Brady.
And sold to the devil 3 or 4 times. No, you don't.
I tell you what, though, I think if Kansas City win this game, Eric B gonna show a lot of people wrong that he should have been a head coach.
No, he won't. They still gonna be like,
They're not gonna hire him.
He should have been hired. I think that's one of the biggest disappointments of the offseason right now, that he wasn't hired.
Maybe
They
he
hired a man that's been in the league 27 years and never been a coordinator, fam. Coordinator.
Yeah, of
He's
course.
now a head coach over Eric B.
Do you even want to be a coach?
Well, he didn't want to be the Texas head coach because who would want to do that? So I believe he just had no interest in that job. Like, he just had no interest in that Texan job. Eric B will probably get a job next year. I hope, maybe. I don't know. Look, Mike Smith got a job in this league, okay? Somebody give Eric B and me a chance. Right? Y'all stop playing.
And the reason can't coach Kenny.
This is how disrespectful NFL is. They went to Urban Meyer with heart conditions and hired him before Eric B.
Hey, he got heart conditions, a brain tumor,
Come on, bro.
chest palpitations.
I mean,
Urban Meyer said, bro, I got a brain tumor.
all live. I need to see his doctor record. I don't believe none of that shit. Yeah, program.
Whenever he ready to leave,
like Tom Brady got a hurt shoulder every week on the injury report.
Yes.
Every week Tom Brady show up on injury report with a hurt shoulder or a hurt knee. I don't believe that.
Urban Meyer, when he get tired of being somewhere, he dying. Like, look, bro, I'm dying.
Thank you. 5 games in Jacksonville.
I'm dying. You gotta hear me out.
Call the medic. I need an ace card.
Oh, the medic. So y'all remember that? Hey, y'all that one game in Ohio State, and he was on his hands and knees, like crawling. Oh my God!
At least he left Ohio State in better shape than he left Florida.
That's a fact. Florida, he said, "Look, Tebow gone, I ain't staying." That's what he said.
Tebow gone, I'm gone. I got a tumor. I can't do this. I can't do this. Dwayne Haskins leaving. I got a tumor. What do you want me to say? This shit's so sad, bro.
Dwayne Haskins, he said he got a heart condition after Dwayne Haskins left. He got to blame it on something. Look, Trevor Lawrence gonna get hurt game number 2. Oh man, look here, I got knee issues. I gotta go.
I can't do this no more.
I got a honey-do list. I got to go, fellas.
Hey, we're gonna end it right this. Right, we're gonna go around the horn. All right, who wins Super Bowl and by how much? All right, we're gonna start with Soul Toast.
Tampa Bay wins 34-30.
34-30. Man. All right, who's the B? What's up?
Tom Brady, 27-21, 7 rings history.
At work. MVP, what you got?
I'll do a light witness in history, but not this year. 35-21, Kansas City.
Hey, that's a big differential right there.
Big numbers.
Hey, Matt, what's up, bro? What you got?
Kansas City win 28-3.
20.
You ain't.
Avenge us! Avenge us! Patrick Mahomes!
Big trust.
Look. First and foremost, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't know why you brought that shit back up. Look, man, I was having a good day. I don't praise the Lord today. Look here, you don't put 28-3. My heart acting up right now. I got a heart murmur.
Do this for the A.
Oh man. Hey,
Who you got?
This is what I'm calling. Kansas City's gonna win. Kansas City's gonna win. And the score is gonna be 23-20. It's gonna be a close game. That's what I'm calling. 23-20.
They only come down to a field goal.
Yeah. That's what I'm calling. That's what, in all likelihood, I think Kansas City's just gonna win by 3.
Yep.
You sure it's not gonna be 34-28?
Hey, look, my man said 34-21. Like, Jesus, that's a
3. Pat, Eric, do this for the 8.
For the 8. He said 28-3. Look at if that happened, I swear to God, I'm getting drunk as fuck that night. I am.
You ain't gonna never hear that one.
I got 200 on Tom Brady already.
200.
200.
You got 200 on somebody that got
the
a
money
bad
he's made me so far. So if I lose, I break even in the playoffs this year.
You about to go overseas, broke his head, but go ahead, do your thing.
Hey, I'll make it back in a week.
All right, hey, so that's how we gonna end it, fellas. Like, so this is the first one. I think we're gonna get better from here. We're gonna have a whole lot more stuff to go over. So probably next week when we do it, we're gonna do an NFL outlook again. We're gonna look at the running backs, who's on the move, who's not on the move. We can talk about Todd Gurley and his bad knee and how he messed up the Falcons. But I ain't gonna talk about that right now. I'm gonna leave that alone. All right. Hey, oh my God. We got a ball headed. I don't know why he doing that to you, Matt. Look, bro.
Oh, what do you do? Oh no! Hey, it's time. The podcast is done. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Bye.
Hey, the podcast is done. All right, boys. To the next one.
All right,
get out here.